Don't hurt me. I don't want to die. Yes, it's me. But look at me. I can't go back. It's the Red Death. I had to run. To keep the others safe. My poor, sweet Beatrice. I'll never know if she gave me a son or a daughter. But I'd never risk going back to Camelot. I'll hide out here, somewhere in this abandoned village. No one will ever find me, I swear. I don't want to die. I know I can't go back to Cunard, or home, but I don't want to die before the All-Mother decides it's my time. Maybe when the sickness gets worse, I'll do it myself, but please, don't kill me. If you attack me, you'll get infected too. Don't you see? You can't kill me. And I won't go down without a fight.
Dear me, another one? We've been getting quite popular, haven't we, Wilkin? Who? Wilkin? Ah, yes. Honestly, I have no idea how he managed to find me. But since the girl never gave me anything for the potion, I accepted him as payment. Well, no, he's a pig, obviously. And since when are mortal lives not an acceptable payment? You people do it all the time. A day of life, a dream, a memory, a favor. Your lot love to bargain with your existence as if it were unending. Which is peculiar, since it's not even all that long. Oh, does he now? And have you asked him if he wants to come with you? Just because he's currently a pig doesn't mean he can't think for himself. I don't know. Wilkin and I understand each other perfectly well. But if you lack the skill, I suppose that cannot be helped. Unless you'd like to make a bargain. How about something made by your own hand, but something nice? Something that'll make me feel all warm and fuzzy. Oh, I know. I want a meal cooked by your hand. Then you'll be able to talk to Wilkin. Oh, that's so lovely. It looks so, odd. And you humans eat that, really? I'll think where to put it, so I can admire it for a bit. Go on, talk to the pig. I'll wait here. But don't wander off too far. Who knows if I'll still be here when you get back.
Surprisingly well, you know. I'm warm, I'm well fed, and I get to soak in the mud. I also keep getting the urge to root, but I don't mind. At least it's not boring. Oh, Thistle? Why should I? Oh, she brings me berries and acorns. Oh, she also has a very nice singing voice. Much better than Rigby's. That's for sure. Well, she promised she'll take care of me, and I believe her. I doubt it, but that's how she introduced herself, so that's what I call her. Rian did that. I don't care if the results weren't exactly what she intended, she still tried to change me. That's very nice of you, but I'm not sure I want that. This life ain't so bad. It's easy and straightforward. I eat, I sleep, I root, I talk to Thistle. No morning drills, no Denholm yelling in my ear, no angry Connacht people spitting at my feet. It's peaceful. I like it. Pretty sure, yes. I know I won't live as long as I could as a human, but you've seen what's happening on Avalon. I doubt I'd live much longer anyway.
So, have the two of you had a nice chat? A wise decision. You don't need to worry about our dear Wilkin. I'll take good care of him. He shall live out the rest of his days in happiness, with nary a care in the world. This I vow to you. Now, be gone. It's been amusing, but I've had quite enough of you.
Else carries wheat here. What are you looking for? I assume he fell victim to his own pride and tried to make himself immortal. Typical. That man had no sense of self-preservation. He thought life was driving him, but to me, it always seemed like he was racing towards death. I'm glad the matter has been handled. I'll even give you something extra for your trouble. And what about his research? The Forebloom. That's incredible. I'd heard the legends, but this journal shows there's truth in them. And Calum, for all his madness, might have been right. If we could find the Forebloom, it could change everything. Bring us closer to our goal. Oh, my little baby owl. It's clear you're still learning the ways of a true alchemist. Everyone knows the legend of the Forebloom. It's the origin of all plant life in Avalon. The very seed of the weirdness that gave rise to all life as we know it. Without plants, there'd be no animals, no humans, not even the Fore-dwellers. And since life tends to guard itself, the Forebloom has its defenders too. The Strawfathers, the Gloomfronds. All that protects life from the thoughtless destruction by humans. This proves that the seed of the Forebloom could be the pure spark of life we've been searching for. Ah, I see. So it was all for nothing. We need to keep searching. I won't lie, I was as excited for this as a keeper for venison. But after so many years in the guild, I should be used to the taste of failure. Ah, you're right. Tomorrow's another day. Each of us has our own research to pursue, and that's what counts. May Mother's strong arm embrace you. There's nothing more for us to do together. It's time for you to spread your wings and follow your own path. And if that path leads you to find Phaedros, then your career with the guild will keep progressing. Last I heard, he'd taken quite an interest in the statue of the great beast near Quanacht. Strange fascination, even by our standards. And yes, my little owl, you're off to find another mad alchemist. But really, what else did you expect from the Alchemists' Guild? We're all a touch eccentric, aren't we? Don't worry about me. I'll focus on my own work. Something tells me our paths will cross again. May Mather's strong arm embrace you.
Help a soul out on your journey.
Oh, great! You're back! Did you find him? He did what? So, I've been here worrying myself wretched, and he's already found someone else. The nerve of that man! I think being a pig suits him just fine. Gods! Still, thank you for finding him. At least I can rest easy knowing that he didn't end up in a stew. Although, perhaps he should have. Here's your reward. I'd been saving up for some lace for my wedding dress, but... well, I guess I won't be needing it now.
At least the worms back there were good. So fat and juicy. Shoo, shoo. Oh, fine, spit it out. Done talk.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you? Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
You do? What happened to him? So that's how it is. What a damned fate. Still, if you ask me, it's better than desertion. At least now I can give his wife a year's wages. He went out with honor, even if it wasn't the way he would have wanted. Shame about the lad. He was a good soldier. From what you've told me, he was honorable too. Chose to die rather than risk infecting the rest of us. He'll be missed. Here's your gold. His wife will be devastated, and his child's now an orphan. Damn it. I'd hoped he'd meet a better fate.
I'll await your return.
Listen, I've got something I need your help with. Something off the record. This bounty came down from command. A fat reward for the head of a bandit stirring up trouble in Kunacht. But there's a catch. The bandit's name is Tom. He's an old friend. Someone I ran with when I was younger, before I joined the army. Hell, before I had any sense. They don't know about my past. If Denham gets wind of it, I'll be court-martialed. Or worse. And I can't turn Tom in. Not after everything we've been through. I need you to find Tom. Talk to him. Convince him to leave Kunacht before the bounty hunters catch his scent. If he stays, it's a death sentence for both of us. I don't, but I can't go myself. Denham's men are watching my every move. If I disappear for even a day, they'll start asking questions. You're my only option. Listen, Tom and I, we've seen things together. Done things I'd rather forget. He was like a brother to me once. I owe him this much. Will you do it? Good. I knew I could count on you. Find him, talk some sense into him, and get him out of Kunacht. I don't care how you do it. Just make sure it's done. Here, this should help you find him. And thank you. I mean that. Any news about our mutual friend? Damn it! The longer this you'd better move quickly. I should have handled this.
I'll await your return.
You're back. You know something, don't you? I bloody knew it! That bastard! He's going to pay for what he's done. Thank you. And tell Self I'm sorry.
You need something?
You. What? Why? And you think... what? That my son might still be alive? I don't know whether to thank you or run you through for meddling with my family's grave. But if what you're saying is true, then there might still be hope. And maybe you're not wrong. You've given me a lot to think about. I'll await your return.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
So he is. When you join the Children of Morrigan, we become your only family. The only grudges worth pursuing are ours. Vin forgot that. It's a bit of a setback, but perhaps it's for the best. We can't afford to have such forgetful people in our ranks. What's done is done. I won't hold it against you. Much. But enough of this. I must say, my fledgling, you've surpassed my expectations. So much so that I believe it's time for the next step of your fledging. I want you to make your way to the Forlorn Swords. High in the mountains there, you'll find a very particular nest. All you need to do is fall asleep. Well, that's for you to find out, isn't it? I can't tell you more than that. Both. Yes. Don't worry. We will see each other again. Now fly, my fledgling. Sweet dreams.
Well, well. I was wondering when someone would come knocking. You don't look like the bounty hunting type, though. So tell me, did Asgol send you? Should have known. That old fool always did have a soft spot for lost causes. So, what now? Asgol wants a lot of things. A clean slate, a tidy past, hell, maybe even forgiveness for leaving me behind when he decided to play soldier. But here's the thing. I'm not leaving. Not for him, not for you, and not for some damn bounty. Risk? You think I don't know risk? I've been living with it every day since Asgol put on that shiny uniform and decided he was too good for the rest of us. We were brothers once, you know. Real brothers. Not the kind bound by blood, but by survival. And then he chose their rules over ours. Still, I don't hate him for it. I just don't owe him anything either. Listen, I'm no fool. Staying here is risky, even for someone like me. If you're so willing to play along, maybe you can help keep those bounty hunters off my back. Buy me some time so I can prepare myself for proper hideout. Who knows? Maybe this could turn into something more profitable for both of us in the end. Finally, someone with a bit of sense. I knew you weren't like the rest. You didn't bring me news. Not exactly. I've seen those bounty hunters a while ago. Give me your map. I'll show you where they dug up. Good luck, and thank you.
I'm terribly sorry for all that hassle. I should have taken more precautions. Yes, thank you. Just a bit shaken. The beasts must have somehow escaped during the night. When I woke up, they were already prowling the territory. I bolted the door and sat inside, hoping they'd leave. But, well, it's a good thing you showed up. Otherwise, I'd have had to choose between starvation and being mauled. Their pen, of course. The beasts were... my test subjects. I was sure they were significantly weakened and wouldn't pose much of a danger. I must have miscalculated. It's a bit of a shame they're all dead. I'll have to start everything from scratch. After the autopsies, of course. I lured them. They may be built differently and are quite tough, but most of them still need to eat, and they are susceptible to certain poisons. That's an interesting question. Perhaps they've been in captivity long enough to forget the concept of freedom. Or maybe they've claimed this place as their territory, and the only thing that changed was their living conditions. Or perhaps they were just dumb beasts waiting for the closest source of food to leave the house. I suppose we'll never know. The weirdness and life itself. I don't know if you've ever dissected a weird beast, but their bodies are quite fascinating. Nothing is in its rightful place, and, for all intents and purposes, they shouldn't even be alive. And yet, there they are, prowling and growling. It's a bit of a miracle, don't you think? I'm glad you agree. I know it's difficult to see my perspective when, time and time again, creatures like them try to kill you. I rather admire your open-mindedness. Nonsense. Where else would I conduct my experiments? I'd rather endanger just myself instead of, say, the entire population of Kunakt. Oh, did he? Well, if the guild is so impatient for results, they should have sent someone sooner. Now all my beasts are gone, and I'm still missing a crucial ingredient. You see, weird beasts are unique creatures. The spark of life they carry is as twisted as it is relentless. I believe it can be extracted and transferred, creating a being capable of living in the weirdness without succumbing to its corruption. With everything that's been happening on Avalon, I believe this is the only way we can survive. The pigs can already do that. Well, yes, but they hardly escape disfigurement and corruption, do they? Besides, they only skirt the edges of the weirdness. They don't dwell deep within the fog. If I succeed, humans will be able to live in the weirdness freely, no matter how dense it becomes. The heart of a Fae, well, the Fae, to be precise. I'm not interested in the heart of some half-feral beast from the host. I need something far more powerful. I've heard of a Fae that calls itself Foxglove. It dwells in the roots of an ancient tree, lurking for unsuspecting travelers. Supposedly, it's cunning and quite vicious. If you bring me its heart, you won't just be doing me a favor. You'll be aiding all of Avalon. Me? Of course not. I'm just a scientist. I doubt I'd have survived such an encounter. I've only heard rumors. They might be exaggerated, of course, but I wasn't going to risk my life just to satisfy my curiosity. They are powerful beings that seem to only half belong to Avalon. They have their own realm, and don't appear to care much about the weirdness. They are a missing piece of the puzzle, I think. I may be wrong, but every theory must be tested, shouldn't it? Splendid! I assure you, if everything goes as planned, the guild will hail us both as heroes.